It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kat. With me today it's Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Alright, yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, good. You need to get your bowels checked because that is not normal.
Straight off the bat. I have a high protein diet, so It's always going to be a car crash down there. I literally shat myself today.
Oh, what? No.
Well, not like a proper full-blown, but I farted. I was like, well, that's a bit wet.
No.
Checked it out. I was like, oh, this little brown smudge in my
No,
pants.
it is, as if you're telling me you just casually shit your pants.
I shit my pants quite a lot.
No.
High protein diet.
Oh my god.
Will this bit stay in? Will it not? I don't know. Really hot in here as well. It's always hot in here when we do this.
Yeah, well, you are wearing a shirt and chocolate bottles.
Yeah.
So casual downstairs, smart upstairs.
Just some news. Not last week's episode, but the week before was our first episode, which officially crossed 10,000 downloads.
We made it,
which is good. And last week's episode has surpassed that, and might be looking at possibly 14,000, 15,000 downloads.
Now, if that doesn't get a sponsorship, I don't know what will.
Who knows what this episode is going to do? Maybe it'll get none. Maybe even we won't re-listen to it, and it'll just be zero.
I don't listen to it anyway.
Why would you? You're on it.
Exactly. Well, sometimes I like the sweet, soothing sound of my own voice. Well done. Congratulations.
Well done, us.
When are we going to get paid on
well
this
done,
shit?
you, the listeners.
Yeah.
You're the real
What are
winners
you
here.
doing with your lives?
10,000.
Just think, they could be outside playing, I don't know. Or, actually, we are stopping crimes.
Who's to say they aren't outside playing but just listening to our show?
Yeah, I reckon.
We're stopping crime.
I reckon that we have saved a few people's lives with the show.
Really?
Someone might have gone, I'm going to go out and murder someone today. Oh, the Sweet Connection new episode. I'll do it another day. And then they're hooked. So, you're welcome.
Based on absolutely no evidence. We're going to say that's a fact.
Yeah. Sweet Connection.
Stopping murders since 2018. Anyway, so what have you been up to the past couple of weeks?
You always ask me this.
And you always say the same thing.
Not a lot, really. I managed to get a full night's sleep last night.
Did you?
It was a fucking miracle.
When was the last time you had a full night's sleep?
See, the annoying thing is, now, this is a story
All right.
that you're going to really enjoy.
Okay.
A couple of months ago, we shipped Arthur off to a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, yeah, this is it. Me and my darling wife, we had a night out on the town, went to a comedy night. We thought, yeah, this is going to be great. We're going to go home, go to bed, get a full night's sleep. Might even have a cup of night nurse, because we're both a bit under the weather. Bit of night nurse, knock us out, full night's sleep. Wonderful. Went to the comedy club, got back to the car, and my belly started to really hurt, like that. And I let off the most disgusting, foul-smelling, even worse than your one, fart on the planet inside the car park, and it travelled in the car to the point where we were both like, driven home. Bear in mind this was January. Driven home in with the window open because it stunk so bad. I then had to pull over because I thought I was going to be sick, not because of the smell, just the inside was just churning. So I think I got food poisoning or something. And then got home. I was on the toilet for about an hour, just like turn on the tap is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And then I had to stop doing that and be sick. Then I had to go back and turn the taps back on.
Yep.
Got into bed.
The old brown monsoon.
Yeah, got into bed, fell asleep. Worst night's sleep ever. Woke up because I shat the bed.
We must have talked about this.
I've forgotten about it, to be honest.
Okay.
Shat the bed.
So you were taking the piss out of me having a small shit in my pants.
Yeah, but I was ill. I woke up with that's a bit wet. Oh,
I don't think I've shat the bed.
And I had pants and pajamas on because I knew it was going to happen. And I was like,
and yet you didn't take more precautions.
I shat the bed. So I waddled over to the toilet.
What did Cassandra do at this point?
Hold on. She was asleep because she had her cup of night nurse and was out.
Okay.
Carry on. So I went back to the toilet, finished off, had to shower off because I didn't know where the poo was.
This is way worse than anything I've done.
And then was sick. And because I was sick and I was going, because I just really wanted Cassandra to help me. I was just going,
Why do you want her to realise this has happened?
I just hear her, shut the fuck up! And she went back to sleep, so I had to deal with it on my own. And I couldn't change the bed because she was in bed.
So what did you do?
I put a towel down.
Oh my god, you are disgusting.
There weren't a lot of poo in the bed. There was just like a skid mark because it went through obviously like my pants and my shorts. So I put a towel down, and then when we both woke up in the morning, so I was just like, I feel so refreshed.
What's that smell?
No, because I wiped it down like a wet wipe and all that lot. But it was, why you want a towel?
So did that seep through to like the mattress?
No, because we've got like a mattress protector and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
Anyway.
So it ruined that though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to buy a new one. Anyway. And she's like, why you want a towel? And I was like, I'm embarrassed. Told her, she wet herself laughing. So the answer to your story was, I can't remember the last time I had a full night's sleep, but the last attempt ended up me shitting the bed.
I think that's a sign.
So,
you should never get a full night's sleep.
So, there's your story.
Why have we not talked about this sooner?
I was embarrassed, but now I just thought, fuck it, we need the views. What have you been doing? Frantically writing down topics for the show?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I thought so.
Trying to cobble together something so we can eke out approximately half an hour.
Well, there you go. I just filled out 10 minutes, didn't I?
Yeah, no, I've just been, basically exactly the same. We hopefully have made a slight breakthrough with my snoring.
Oh.
Because it reached a fever pitch to the point where Laura actually recorded some of my snoring. Turns out my snoring is 75 decibels, which is approximately the sound of traffic or a washing machine on its spin cycle.
Oh, wow.
That's really bad.
Mine used to be that bad.
We've been trying different things.
Yeah.
And I finally tried some nose strips.
Yeah,
things
I
that
told
you
you
put
to do
over
that.
your nose.
Yeah.
Which seemed to have some kind of effect. I mean, I wore them last night, but I'd had a few beers, and my snoring is much worse when I drink.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad, she said, last night. So seeing as I'm not drinking at the moment, hopefully if I wear them tonight, it'll be completely...
Have you got the spray that I told you to get?
I have got a spray.
Yeah, that you spray at the back of your throat.
Oh, no, I've got a nasal spray, because I think that my snore is quite nasally based.
Yeah, so yours isn't through the mouth?
No, mine's definitely through the
mine
nose.
was through the mouth, that was my problem.
Yeah. 75 decibels, that's crazy.
How did she not put a pillow over your head and just killed you?
What's this about you doing a fashion show, Jason?
So, it's for a great cause. It's tomorrow. Have you got tickets?
No.
Do you want to get tickets?
No, I'm busy tomorrow.
I was supposed to be. Tomorrow is my football day. And I'm not going to football for this.
Right.
So basically, for
in aid of
St. Elizabeth Hospice, it's a fashion show to raise money. We've already raised over £2,000. We expect it to be about £4,000 on the night. I initially suggested through my work that I could help advertise the event. They got the wrong end of the stick. I thought they meant I want to take part, and I can't back out.
So why are you even involved in this?
The organiser is a family friend.
Okay.
Raise money. I'm wearing outfits from 2 local shops.
So by outfits, what do you mean?
Just clothes. Normal clothes.
Normal clothes?
Yeah, they're just sort of represent local businesses, isn't they?
Okay.
So I've gone into 2 reputable local shops.
Sainsbury's?
No.
Tesco's?
No.
Just wearing their uniform.
And they literally just said, pick 2 outfits and you can have them on the night. You can't keep them. I was like, this is a waste of my time. Should be a great day. I went for training on Sunday. There's training or practice. Fucking chaos. There's like 60, there's like 20 female models and like 5 male models and no one knows what's
so
going
you're
on.
classed as a male model? Wow.
And I'm one of the youngest there.
How old's the oldest then?
I think like in his 50s. The mayor is there. The mayor's going to model.
How are you with the whole catwalk thing?
I'm a showman, ain't I then? So
yeah,
I
someone said that. Yeah.
I'm there for a good time.
Yeah.
I'm there to
So you're working the hips?
Walking down, working the hips, open the jacket, put my hand in my pocket, smile, wave, walk down, turn, head flick, walk down the other way, shake that ass, and then walk off the stage.
Okay. So you think being a model is actually pretty pissy?
Would you? Oh, it's fucking easy. Would you like me to get Cassandra to record me for you? So
I would very much like you
instead of you donating £10 to charity, come along for the night. But I think you should come along, raise money for a wonderful charity.
I'm busy during the week, aren't I?
What are you
I'm
doing?
Training.
For what?
I'm editing this show.
Oh, tomorrow night?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Anyway, I got speaking to my friend at work the other day. He said a phrase which sort of got me thinking. He said that I lived, and I quote, a stone's throw away from our local Morrison's, which is a British supermarket. I was like, a stone's throw away? How far away is a stone's throw away? Because surely that would be unique to every person, how far they can throw a stone.
Do you reckon you should even throw a stone to the bottom of your garden?
I did actually
Here
measure.
we go. Oh, right, okay.
So, okay, had 2 distances to test. A stone's throw away and spitting distance. 'Cause they're both units of like measurement for
I'm
how
well
far
good at
away.
spitting.
How far can you spit? Because,
Really far.
well, in meters
I don't know.
or
Man.
miles?
20 miles.
20 meters. Okay.
Honestly, you get it on your tongue like this.
Don't do it in my house, for fuck's
I
sake.
bet you I can hit the light switch from here.
Do not. You will be off this show. You'll be out that fucking window like a flash. You can show me outside when we're finished, alright? Okay, but
In the dark, that's going to go well. Anyway. So did you do this at work?
No, this was at about 7:30 at night when it's still dark.
On your own?
And I was like, right, I need to find somewhere that I can throw a stone and not look mental.
Honestly.
So I found like a little...
such a fucking life. This is amazing. First the ball story, which is still on this board. Now this. The clock story.
So
Laura was full of magic.
So Laura was leaving for work, right?
Oh my god.
And
you went, Laura, do you mind dropping me off at the end of the road?
And I was just about to like sort of leave the house, and she's like, "Ben, where are you going?" And I had already picked a stone from the garden, and I was like, "Laura, I'm literally about to find out how far I can throw this stone." And you know what? She didn't even question it. She was like, "That's exactly
the magic tricks as well." You and your fucking story.
She was like, "That's exactly what you're gonna do." So she didn't even blink. She knows me so much that that's exactly the sort of thing she knows I'm telling the truth there. So I went behind my house.
One day you're going to be like, Laura, I'm having an affair. She'll be like, no, you're not. What are you actually doing?
I'm going to see how far I can throw this stone. So I went behind my house and I threw a stone.
You actually hit Morrison's.
What I didn't realise is that because I didn't have my glasses, when I threw it, I lost track of the stone immediately. and I then had to like try and find it. And anyway, it turns out my approximate stone throw distance is about 14 metres.
Is that it? 14 metres?
I'm not very good at throwing. Okay?
Honestly, you can't do a big throw.
I've got a very poor throw, alright?
Why?
I throw like a girl.
You got fucking Hulk arms.
I know, and yet that's maybe why I can't get that
Are you
like, flick of the
serious?
wrist.
You can't... The flick of the wrist?
I can't get the flick of the wrist.
The flick of the wrist?
The flick of the wrist.
The flick of the wrist?
I can't do it. So,
you can't throw.
Well, I can throw, but not very far. So anyway,
okay.
14 metres is my stone throw distance, and it's 2
I reckon Arthur could throw further than you. He's got a sick throw on him.
So my spitting distance is 2.6 metres. Right?
Really?
Yes.
Right, okay.
You can show me how far you spit after this show.
I can't get over your garden wall at the bottom.
Not going to happen.
Honestly.
So then I worked
Miles.
out that from my house to Morrison's, based on a 14 metre throw, is exactly 50 stones throws away. So that's the busy life that I lead, Jason.
How do you know Morrison's is 50 metres away?
50 metres away?
No, sorry, yeah. 50 throws away.
Because we measured on a map, not a map, on the internet how far away it is. And it was 700 metres away, divided by 14.
You have so
50,
much free time.
50 stones throw away. But again, it does also depend on the size of the stone. So I've based this on one stone that I thought had a good bit of weight to it, but also not too light. It'll just fly away in the breeze.
You are
That's what I did.
one of life's greatest people. You amaze me every day.
So, so you think you can throw a stone further than I can?
14 metres, yeah.
Oh.
I can throw it further underarm. That's ridiculous. Are you sure you measured it right?
I paced it out, and
14 metres.
40 metres is quite long, frankly.
Oh, I can throw it further than that. With my fucking eyes closed.
Well, that won't really make much difference with no arms.
Yeah.
Throw it with your foot, like...
grab it in your toes and just flick it. So you can't throw something to the bottom of your garden?
It's 14 metres, like, as soon as it hits the ground. Obviously, it then bounces. So it's just that one arc.
Do you not just
14
go like,
metres.
Whoom, and just like lob it like...
Well, I did. But I'm not very good at throwing.
We're going to need to test this.
Fine. Not at the moment because it's dark. But in the summer, we will go to a park with a selection of stones and just throw stones at each other. Yeah.
Okay.
At dogs.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting. At people.
At children? Yeah, okay, that's fine. What?
Hold on a minute. Right, hold on. So if you were playing baseball, you can't be a
Could I even
bowler.
make it to... Could I even throw it further enough for the batter to even hit it?
What do you even call it? Distance from bowler to batter
pitcher, isn't it?
Baseball.
Pitcher.
Yeah, it's distance between bowler and batsman is 18.4 metres. So you couldn't even do a bowl.
It wasn't a ball. I was throwing a stone, not a ball.
There's not much difference though, is there? You wouldn't be able to bowl at...
But it's not called bowl, it's called pitching.
You wouldn't be able to pitch at baseball.
No.
So imagine if you got famous one day and they asked you to throw the first pitch like they do with big celebrities. You'd have to decline it. You're like, no, sorry, not for me. I can only throw 14 metres.
I'll stand 4 metres closer than the pitcher's base.
Can
and
the
then
batsman come forward?
And then I can just about get it if the wind's going in the right direction. If the
right
wind's
if it
going
bounces?
against me, I'm fucked.
It's going behind me.
They're those things that the dog walkers have. That big plastic thing with the ball at the end.
Yeah.
And you just have to flick it and the ball goes for ages.
Yeah.
That's what I need to play baseball.
Brilliant.
I was speaking to Laura, and I wonder how did you used to think babies were made? Because Laura said that she always thought they were made by a man and a woman sitting in bed under the covers, holding hands for exactly 8 minutes. Very specific.
Yeah.
She believed when she was a kid that's how they made babies.
Is
Holding
that
hands.
why you and Laura haven't had a baby yet?
No.
Because you don't like going under the covers.
Exactly. But were there any weird things you believed as a child
when it comes
where
to
babies
how
come
babies
from?
are born, I don't think I ever really thought about
I
it.
didn't think about it either,
No.
really.
Just through the belly button hole.
Certainly.
That's all I thought, was it come out the belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly not by holding hands.
No, I never really thought about sex until I was about 19. Yeah, I don't know. Just, they came out the belly button, I guess.
Why the belly button?
Because that's why we've got one. Baby comes out. They grow in your belly.
It expands.
They grow in your belly, and the belly button pops out, so it must come out of there.
Well, to be fair, that is
Pretty simple thinking.
that is pretty bulletproof logic,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah. Why not? Why isn't it born like that? Come on. Yeah, no, you?
Again, I don't really think I had an answer.
No. Because we were boys, weren't it?
Yeah, we weren't too bothered by it.
No.
But,
Just make us, is what we used to say, weren't it? Because we were men.
well, one of us was.
Yeah, ain't
it's,
you with your fucking girly throw.
This past weekend, it turned out I was quite a bit of a hero.
Okay.
2 examples of me being a genuine everyday hero.
Well, you didn't have to throw something at someone, did you?
No, I didn't. First thing, I was walking from my house to the rugby club, right? And a little old lady opened her door. She lived just next to the clubhouse. And she said, "Sir." I was like, "What, me?"
Billy Big Bollocks over here, sir.
I'm not no sir, but anyway, I was like, "Yeah, what? Sorry, what?" And she needed help putting her glass bottle recycling in the bottle bank, which is just next to the rugby clubhouse. But she can't because she was old and feeble and her hip was broken. So she asked me to come into her house, grab her
Big mistake.
grab her recycling, and then I took her recycling and I put it in the bottle bag. Also, you do have to question why, of all people, she thought that I was the best person for
Well, I
this.
guess you were just the right person at the right time.
I know, but also, I don't exactly have a friendly face.
No. Were you in your rugby kit, though?
I was wearing my big long leather jacket on, and I was like, really? You're asking me to come into your house and you just told me that you were basically defenceless?
You do look
You
like
are
a
going
criminal.
to... That's exactly what I mean. And she was like, oh no, this guy looks definitely the best guy to invite into my house and to say that, oh yeah, I am defenceless, by the way. You can take anything you want. I can't do fuck all about this. But obviously she had the fucking death wish. And she's just been asking random weird-looking men to come into her house.
Good on you. It's
Good
nice
on
to
me.
help
Yeah,
people.
and then, more impressively, yesterday I was in Morrison's, which, as we know, is 50 stones throw away from my house. And,
What you have to do now is get a stone
I'm not lobbing a stone
and
50
lob
times.
the stone, and then
50
land.
times.
And just keep throwing it until you get to Morrison's. And then
I'm
you'll
not
know.
doing that. I'll get arrested.
It's like you used to walk along and kick a stone. You just pick it up, lob it in someone's garden. Excuse me. There's a stone in your garden.
I need to get it.
Can I have it back, please?
Yeah.
But also, I need to go in. And
Your
lob it.
house is the most direct route to Morrison's, therefore I've got to come through your garden to keep throwing it. No. And then the second instance of me arguably being more heroic is, again, I was in Morrison's, I was just walking out of the shop, and I saw an old man. He was just walking over the road, and then suddenly he turned around and sprinted back towards his car. You don't often see an old person sprint, do you?
No.
And he nearly got hit by a car when he was on his way to his car. Basically, he'd forgot to put his handbrake on his car, and his car was literally like rolling out of the car park. He was about to hit into another car.
Oh, no.
And, like, he just about got there, and because he was old, like, he was big old, like, Audi A6 or something, so, like, quite a big, heavy car.
Yeah.
And he was, like, sort of struggling with it, and I was just like, oh, fine, I'll fucking help. I'm probably the best qualified person here now. So
it's the Hulkman Steve car.
So I put my beer down. I was like, I ran over to him. I was like, I've got it. I put the car, pushed the car back to the space. He got in the car, put the handbrake on. Basically, I stopped the moving car, Jason. That's what I did.
Yeah, but you couldn't throw it if it helped, could you?
I couldn't throw the car. No. Is that not heroic? Two examples of me being heroic.
What do you want in return? Obviously, you're expecting something.
Yeah, a tip. I saved your car. All right, I saved you hundreds of pounds of having to claim on the insurance of that car hitting another car. Just, throw me 20 quid, sir.
Well, you are one of life's unsung heroes.
Exactly.
You live such a wonderful life.
Yeah. Throwing stones and spitting.
I think you deserve the new Jason's Hero of the Week award.
Wow.
Jason's Hero of the Week. There you go. All sorted.
Thanks for that. Anyway, shall we finish on Would You Rather?
Yes.
Cool.
A year with no ears, a life with no spleen. There's no option in between. Binary choice is what we're after. This part is called Would You Rather.
Would you rather get the coronavirus for a week or Ebola for a day? Have to bear in mind here that Ebola, you start to bleed from every single orifice. So let's say that you will survive both of them. I can imagine Ebola being a much more intense, horrific experience for a day as opposed to corona, which again is still pretty bad, coronavirus, but you're not bleeding from your arsehole, are you? It's just like really, really bad flu. So that for a week or just one day of being
It would be nice to have a week off, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah, but a week of that, or would you rather just one intense day of being in pain?
But I want to poo blood. I poo everything else. No, you know what? Let's get over and done with it. I'll go for Ebola for the day.
I'd probably go for Ebola as well. Just, in, out.
Shake it all about.
I can have one day off work, come back in bright and early the following day. Good as new.
Watch a lot of The Chase on Challenge.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like my painkiller of watching The Chase. Everything's better when you're watching The Chase. Nothing can hurt me. It's just me and Bradley Walsh. And the Beast.
I look up to the Beast.
Yeah, I think everyone does. Because he's like 6'7".
You especially do.
Yeah.
Just think. Right, hold on.
Yeah, go on.
You probably couldn't throw something up to the Beast. He's that much taller than you.
Hilarious. Right, would you rather... Speaking of throwing, have a stone thrown at you once a week or be spat on every day?
Right.
So let's say that it's me throwing the stone.
I'll just stay 15 metres away from you.
No, you have to stay 5 metres away. I get to throw, just let's say like it's a large pebble, so it isn't like a rock that's going to kill you.
Yeah.
So throw that at you once a week, or just literally come into your work and just spit on you every day. So either you do it at the start of the week, I throw a stone at you, it hits off your face, could maybe cause a bit of a bruise, then done for a week, or you see me every day and I spit on you.
Right, how far away am I when you throw the pebble? 5 metres?
Yeah, 5 metres.
How far away am I when you spit on me?
Let's say you're 1 metre away.
Okay.
So it could be a
I'm
going to
go for
spit.
throwing a stone at me.
Yeah, you can just get
because I imagine you would miss a couple of times.
Okay.
Spit it from a metre away if you miss.
Not if you're 5 metres away.
I don't know, that's nearly half of the distance
You're
you
a pretty
throw.
big target. I'd definitely hit you.
Yeah, but that's half the distance.
Maybe not like your face every time, but I'd definitely like hit you.
I don't know. Here's you. But if you're a metre away, then you should really hit me with spit.
Yeah, it's very hard to miss from a metre away.
So I'm going to go for 5 metres away. You might miss me a couple of times.
Okay. Probably
no nut shots.
As well. Right, last one. Would you rather do a fashion show once a week or have your wife snore as loudly as I do?
Do a fashion show once a week. Piece of piss. Walk down, show off some clothes, go off again.
Once a week, though. You've got to make once a week in your diary.
As long as it's not a Tuesday.
Okay.
Or Sunday or a Monday.
Or Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday or a Saturday. Yeah. So basically got to find time.
I'll do that, yeah. Because fuck me, I don't want the sound of a washing machine going off to me every night. I don't know how Laura puts up with you. I don't understand how my wife put up with my snoring like that. Just ridiculous. Does she go sleep in the other room?
Yeah.
Does she go sleep in my room?
She'll sleep downstairs sometimes, but she can still
Not
hear
in the
me.
next bedroom.
She can still hear me from the next bedroom and
Brilliant.
downstairs.
Wonderful. Stick her in the garden.
Yeah, may as well. In the shed.
Yeah.
So you'd rather...
I'd rather do a fashion show.
Oh, okay.
What would you rather do?
I would probably rather the snoring. Because I'm a very deep sleeper, so I could... As soon as I get to
To be
sleep...
fair, I'm a deep sleeper.
As soon as I get to sleep, I am out.
Yeah, until the baby starts crying.
Well, I don't have a baby.
That you know of.
It would be more concerning for me if I woke up to the sound of a baby crying in my house.
I just come and dropped Arthur off. Bad enough, that's all it is. Do you want to babysit?
No. Absolutely not.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm very sure.
What's wrong with my child?
I'm not qualified to... Do you even want me to be left alone with your child?
Not when you look like that, no.
Thanks.
I just like him to go on some of the adventures that you get up to, like trying to rescue a ball from your neighbour without letting them know, throwing stones, throwing rugby balls on your own, to learning card tricks. I think he could have fun with you because you're just a wacky.
I've never been described as wacky.
You're just a wacky.
I'm not a cartoon character.
Go where the wind takes you, sort of
happy-go-lucky.
SpongeBob sort of character you are. Happy-go-lucky. There should be a cartoon after you. All the weird adventures you get up to. You should be a vlogger. Hi guys, what's going on? Ben here today, and today we're counting shells. So funny story, guys. I
Shotgun
simply moved my
shells.
clock to the table.
That was a good story. Anyway,
Fun story, guys.
I've
I've got an electronic Hoover and it doesn't fucking work.
We're going to end the show on that note. So let's say thank you everyone for the 10,000 downloads for the episode a few weeks ago. And hopefully 10,000 more.
Bye.
Bye. So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
And if you like this show, you should definitely check out all the other amazing podcasts on the No Please Don't network. Visit www.nopleasedon'tpodcast.com. Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.